learning. No gamer likes it. Oh, scratch that. No gamer likes being educated when all they want is entertainment. But there are just enough exceptions that we've got 10 that are actually, they're kind of pretty okay. Hey, I'm Nervous Nick for ScrewAttack's Top 10 Educational Games.
Number 10.
So I've got a math problem for you. What is Mega Hit Arcade franchise plus learning? If you answered the worst-selling NES launch game, you would be correct. I would have also accepted Donkey Kong Jr. math. On the one hand, you could praise this game for having as much of an arcadey feel as it did, but that was also its biggest problem. You would get better, faster gameplay out of a paper and pencil. And look at DK Jr. himself. Even he's not happy about it. Junior, I know what you're thinking. This game's not that bad. You don't need to kill yourself. Ah, he did.
Number 9.
Welcome to 3D Dinosaur Adventure. Get ready. Put your 3D glasses on.
If you want to quickly win over a kid to the idea of learning about stuff, you're not going to go wrong by making that stuff dinosaurs. Knowledge Adventure used your Packard Bell computer or DOS operating system to take you on an adventure filled with dinosaurs in 3D. Easily the coolest part of the game. Now, as much as I liked learning about dinosaurs, learning how to read big words like Styracosaurus or Coelophysis was even more valuable. It's just too bad that for something that calls itself an educational game, there's just not a whole lot of actual game to it.
Number 8.
For all of you viewers out there looking for a college to attend, pack up your belongings, move to Indiana, and pay 33 grand in tuition to attend Wabash College because they have this one course that has a video game as part of its curriculum. Well, you only play it for like one day out of the year, but still, you're playing Portal. Now, I myself have jumped through plenty of holes, searched for cake, and destroyed tyrannical AI systems more times than I can count, and I have no idea what I learned. But Professor Abbott, aka Brainy Gamer, sure seems to think that it's a class day well spent. Good enough for us.
Number 7.
Number Munchers for DOS is one of the few computer games that you could commonly find in pretty much any grade school computer lab. And I think that's the reason it's also so fondly remembered. Even if by comparison it doesn't play as much like a normal game, it does something that Donkey Kong Jr. Math didn't. It rewarded you for playing well by playing short Coyote Roadrunner style cartoons. You remember the one where that guy was incinerated alive in a giant fireball? Those are great.
Number 6.
Typing alphabet.
Just because a game's goal is to teach, that doesn't mean that a couple thousand zombies can't die in the process, right? When Sega reskinned House of the Dead 2 to make it a typing tutor, they not only made the game, I would argue, more interesting than its predecessor, but it taught you a valuable skill set for today's technology-centered world. Did Mario let you blast holes through the living dead when he taught you to type? I don't think so.
Number 5.
You know that feeling of accomplishment that you get when you build something from scratch? That's what Gizmos and Gadgets was all about. It's a problem-solving game, but you get to solve the problems by building machines. You learn about electricity, force, balance, magnetics, machines, gears, and energy, and apply what you learn to making and improving your racing vehicle. That's flippin' awesome!
Number 4.
When it comes to being a figure in the edutainment world, Reader Rabbit has been in the game for a long time. Like, he's even older than me. Reader Rabbit is like an all-around teaching tool at that level of cartooniness that makes it appealing to kids. But I don't quite get why he's just called Reader Rabbit, you know? Because he spends so much time teaching you like fractions and shapes and math.
Don't you talk shit about Reader Rabbit.
I'm not!
Don't you do it, Nick. There's a reason why I can't ever let you go talk to him by yourself. Don't you talk shit about Reader Rabbit. Ah!
Hey, is somebody talking shit about Reader Rabbit?
Number 3.
Here, play this.
Speaking of cartoony, who could forget Blasternaut and Spot? Only these guys would be so busy dancing and doing math problems that they couldn't be bothered to notice that their spaceship was about to crash on the pedophile planet. But the Math Blaster series has everything we like about Number Munchers except, well, it's done better. Doing math problems actually does things like controlling your ship or shooting lasers. Let me say that again. This game has math-powered laser beams.
The only way off this planet is down there!
Not much of a problem solver, are ya?
Number 2.
If you ask any kid to drop their video game and do their geography homework, the best response I think you're gonna get is... But But if you disguise it as a game in which they get to be top secret agents hunting down the greatest thief in the entire world, then holy shnikes, you've got yourself Carmen Sandiego! It's so rare when an educational game can become as popular as Carmen Sandiego did. I mean, we got a game show, a Saturday morning action cartoon, and supposedly it's being adapted into a movie starring Jennifer Lopez. And that's gonna be a hunt for a whole other kind of booty.
Watch your back!
Oh, let's learn how to count backwards with a very educational recap. Number 10, Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Number 9, Dinosaur Adventure 3D. Number 8, Portal. Number 7, Number Munchers. Number 6, Typing of the Dead. Number 5, Gizmos and Gadgets. Number 4, Reader Rabbit. Number 3, Math Blaster. And number 2, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
It's number 1.
Part history, part geography, part economics, part medicine. Add it all together and you get none other than the Oregon Trail. You are taken back to the middle of the 19th century and you must survive all the dangers that the American pioneers faced moving west. Wildlife, weather, disease, terrain. Playing the Oregon Trail wasn't just an entertaining game, it was an experience. Hunt wildlife, go to trading posts, bury your dead. This was one detailed game of strategy. And can you believe that our virtual family members have been dying of dysentery for 40 years? We still have no idea what dysentery is, but since it's been going strong for so many years, it'll hit that nostalgic bone for practically anybody who views this video, now and in the future. So kudos to you, Oregon Trail, for educating and entertaining gamers for generations.